grab any clown off the street. No, we grab a clown from the Russian circus. Take a look.
I grew up in a Russian circus. I originally was performing as an acrobat and then kind of transitioned into clowning because acrobatics is way too dangerous, had way too many injuries. The European Russian style of miming and clowning, it's very theatrical. You need to have a lot of different skills, whether it's acrobatics and flexibility and juggling and balancing and miming, obviously. When I first got into magic, I realized that some of the most simplest magic tricks in the world, like the sponge ball one, gets such huge reactions. To me, that is what magic is about. It's not necessarily something super technical. It's that reaction you get from people, the smiles, the laughs. That's what it's about.
Please welcome the magic of Jan Markson.
I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm just so happy to be here. Wow, I look good on TV. You know what? I wasn't always a magician. It took me a while to get here. You see, when I grew up in the Russian circus, both of my parents were famous clowns. So I knew that I had really big shoes to fill. Now, yeah, you know, they wanted me to be a juggler, but I didn't have the balls. So instead, I decided to become a magician. Now, it's not easy to be a magician. There's lots of secrets. But luckily, these days, there's an app for that. This app right here called AutoMagic. Yeah, it does all the magic for you. It does all the instructions. You get the magic in the mail. So, you know, I'm all set to go. You guys want to try one out? Yeah? All right. Let's see this one. This one here, Master Mind Reader. Ooh. Let's see how it goes.
Hello. Thank you for trying AutoMagic.
You're welcome.
The world's first artificial intelligence app for magicians.
It's intelligent.
Perfect for magicians with low intelligence.
That's right.
For this trick, you will need random country names in a bag,
Got it?
a chalkboard, and a volunteer.
Okay, well, you know what? There's no one better to perform magic with than Allison Hannigan herself. Give her a big warm welcome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Come a little closer. All right, so let's see what we got to do, right? There's a little bit of instructions here.
Next, ask the volunteer to randomly select a country from the bag.
Okay, that's easy. You know what? Why don't you grab a couple? Grab a couple, read them out to make sure that they're all different. Go ahead.
Okay. Canada.
That's where I'm from.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right then.
What's the other one?
Oh,
Sweden.
well, misspelled.
Sweden. Yeah.
Okay.
This company is strange, you know. They
Right.
don't, yeah.
Yes.
It's a Canadian spelling, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you fold these up for me, please?
Yes.
And just throw them back in. Yeah? So we're gonna give it a little shake.
Okay.
That's for me. Gonna shake it up over here. Go ahead, reach in. This time, make sure you don't read it out. Don't let me see what it is. Just keep it in your mind, all right? You have a country?
Yes.
You know what it is, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna try to figure out what you're thinking, all right? Now, it's not easy, but luckily there's these instructions here, so.
Now this is where the magic happens.
All right.
It's easy.
Good.
Grab the chalkboard and write down Egypt.
Okay, wait. What? Really? Egypt?
Yes, Egypt.
All right. Wow, that is easy.
With a Y.
Right.
Next, it's time to ask your volunteer to reveal the country they are thinking of.
Okay, now, Allison, you did not tell me what you're thinking of. Obviously, it's just in your mind. So for the first time, can you please tell everybody, what is the country that you thought of in your mind?
France.
I'm sorry, what?
France.
Oh, you know what? That is exactly what I was thinking. You know, France. Je m'appelle en français. Oui, oui, oui. France. Allison? Yes? Wow! Yay! Thank you. You know what? Give Allison a big round of applause. Thank you, Allison. Thank you so much.
Go back to
Put it right here. You know what? The great thing about this app is that there's so many other magic tricks we can do. Let's see. I brought all this right here. Some other props. Let's try this one here. Yes. Okay.
Thank you for trying
Oh, we know this one. I'm
AutoMagic.
gonna skip this.
The world's perfect for magicians with low intelligence. For this trick, you will need 2 props.
Okay.
One is a square of thin blue fabric.
And second, a yellow bandana. Pick up the bandana. Now, fold the bandana in half. That's right, fold it in half. Now, fold it one more time. Take the folded bandana and hide it in your left hand. Remember to keep your hand in a natural position. This is called palming. Now that you've mastered palming, open up the folded bandana. Show the audience that it's a regular bandana by waving it up and down. If an audience member doesn't believe it's a normal bandana, allow him to wipe his face on it. Now pick up the square piece of fabric and gather the 4 corners together, making a little makeshift bag. Using your free hand, fold the bandana along the creases you've made earlier and drop it into the folds of that makeshift bag. From the outside of the makeshift bag, squeeze the bandana into a small little ball. What the audience didn't see is that you never put the bandana in the fabric at all. You really kept it hidden in your left hand. Remember palming? Again, remember to keep your left hand held naturally. Just relax and look natural. And for the grand finish, flip open the fabric and receive your well-deserved applause.
I feel happy.
Thank you.
So both your parents are clowns?
That's right.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Did you go through that phase where you're like embarrassed by them, or did you just embrace it?
No, I didn't know any different. You know, I grew up in a circus, so I thought that is normal. I thought these guys are weird.
So what other skills did you learn in the circus?
Skills, I could walk on a tightrope. I could walk on my hands.
That's great.
I started off being a clown, doing acrobatics as well. Had way too many injuries, and realized that there's a better way to entertain people without having to break your bones.
Oh. Do you do a backflip in every performance?
No.
Just special
I
for us?
actually just kind of thought of that this morning. Just might as well do a backflip. And then when I dropped that banana, I was a little bit worried about the backflip. I was like,
yeah. I mean, we've all heard about the banana peel.
Yes, that's right. Although that wasn't the peel.
Wrong.
What people don't know is it's actually the banana that's more slippery than the peel itself.
Oh, well.
Fun fact.
See? All right, well, let's check in with our 2 clowns. Penn, Teller.
One of the things that's wonderful about sitting here and watching these acts is seeing classic bits being done. So we are familiar with Tom Ogden's version of Banana Bandana. Wonderful to bring it up to date with an app and everything. It was great at the top with the countries to see a clear bag for a change. But I have an idea for you. I think you should go back and petition the producers and say to the producers that you think that not only should we be able to explain every little thing in little bits of code words and so on, but if we really know what trick is done, we should be able to come up there and do it. And then you just stand over to the side, watch us do the France thing, watch us do the banana bandana, and then both watch us break our asses when we tried the backflip. That's what I think you should go for. It was such a great act, man. I loved it.
Thank you.
So you're gonna take their advice and make them do a backflip?
As much as I'd like to see that, I don't want them injured, so I think...
How kind of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
But you do know that they figured out how you did the trick?
Yes, of course.
Okay, well,
Wonderful.
thank you for
Thank you
being
very much.
so
Wonderful.
entertaining.
Thank you, Allison. Thank you, guys. Pleasure talking to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. More magic coming Coming up, including an amazing performance by Penn and Teller.